When Mr. Patrick Brown was running for the mayoral election, I had the opportunity of talking to him about his future plans for Brampton. I'll be interviewing the Mayor of Brampton, Honourable Mr. Patrick Brown, here in City Hall. My first question to you is, what is your main priority of all the issues faced by Brampton residents?
So my number one priority is jobs, jobs, and jobs. We need economic development in the city. That's why I'm so focused on bringing investment to the city of Brampton. I want to create an environment that allows businesses to grow again, invest again, hire again. I want to go and pitch investment. I want to make Brampton the envy of Ontario, the envy of Canada, and we need to have a strong economy for that. Too many people have to commute every day to find a job. And I look at the residential to industrial percentages of Mississauga, and there's no reason that Brampton can't have as much industry as Mississauga. You look at the job Hazel McCallion did there, how she turned that city around. We're going to do that here.
The provincial government axed off Ryerson's offsite campus, which was supposed to be located in Brampton. What's your message to Bramptonians about this?
Well, first of all, it was very disappointing that the provincial government pulled their funding from the university in Brampton. At no time did the provincial government, when they were campaigning, when Doug Ford was campaigning, never did he say he was going to cut the universities in Brampton, Milton, and Markham. You know, the community had rallied behind these. It's wrong that they pulled the support. And it's not just Milton, Markham, and Brampton that are fed up. They also canceled the Francophone University. I think education is a great equalizer. You give young people education, it opens doors, it creates possibilities, it creates opportunity. And even if they pulled the rug out from underneath us at Queen's Park, we're committed to this project. We're not going anywhere. We're going to make sure through determination and the support of our city council, the support of this city, that we're going to stick with it. We're not going to be deterred. We're going to make sure we get a university in our city.
During your election campaign, you mentioned that Brampton is far behind on industrial space compared to Mississauga and other cities. What are your action plans on increasing the industrial space in Brampton?
So the imbalance between residential and industry has been one of the real things that plagued Brampton. And it's why we made a focus on economic development. It's why we're introducing a foreign direct investment program. It's why we're cutting out all the red tape at City Hall. It's one of the reasons I want to freeze property taxes. I want to create an environment that welcomes business, that says if you want to sweat and toil and work hard and build a business in the city of Brampton, we're going to make it easy. There's going to be no barriers at City Hall. You're actually going to have a partner at City Hall helping you beat back any challenge you have. I want to make sure this is the easiest place to invest, the easiest place to build a business.
Another topic you mentioned was our transit. Have you taken any steps to address the transit issues in our city? If so, what are they?
So I want to thank and praise City Council for their maturity, leadership, and ability to compromise on this issue. Transit had been a file that divided the city before. We actually passed a master transit plan with an 11-0 vote, unheard of in this city. We have a master transit plan that took into the concerns about wanting to have modern transit like an LRT, but we also took into concerns about protecting the downtown. And the motion that was passed, I think, speaks to all of that. Now we got to convince the provincial and federal governments to finance it. And I'd also say having good GO train service is integral. It's not just city transit, it's good GO train service. And the way they canceled that express train in the afternoon was wrong. It was short-sighted. We've rallied to get the government to change their position on that, and we're hoping that change is going to come soon.
What is your action plan for crime reduction in Brampton?
I don't want to see escalating crime continue. I want to make sure there's zero tolerance on crime. If some idiot breaks our laws, there has to be accountability for that. This year we're hiring 55 new police officers in the Region of Peel. That's something that I'm supporting in the regional budget. 55 new police officers is going to make a big impact. But it's not just more police officers. We also need to invest in recreation. We also need to have a better, more vibrant arts and cultural scene. I want to get young people off the street with sports, with culture. I also want to deal with the backlog in affordable housing. You got to look at the root causes of poverty, the interrelations with crime. And if you look at the entire picture, there are several tools we have to create a safe community, and I can tell you we are currently engaged on all of that.
The final question my brother wanted to ask you about Tamil Heritage Month.
The Tamil community is celebrating Tamil Heritage Month all across Canada. You and other councillors are hosting THM reception on January 24th. What is your message to the Brampton Tamil community and other Tamil Canadians all across Canada?
Well, I'm really excited to host Tamil Heritage Month at Brampton City Hall. As you know, I've got a very close friendship, a bond with the Tamil community, and we're going to have a fantastic reception on January 24th. I've been attending Tamil Heritage Month receptions all month, and it's been a blast seeing friends, seeing families celebrate. And we need to. You know, in 2009 there was an attempt to wipe out the Tamil culture. We had the genocide, and given the fact that the Tamil culture faced such adversity, it's more of a reason to celebrate the culture, the dance, the music, the food, the people, the history. This is one of the most ancient civilizations in mankind. We need to celebrate the contributions the Tamil community made to our world, and that's why when there's an opportunity to celebrate the Tamil culture during Tamil Heritage Month, I jump at it as mayor of the city, and it's going to be a real honor to have that celebration here.
Thank you, Mr. Honourable Mayor Patrick Brown, for taking your time out of your day to do this interview on behalf of Lucky Exclusive.
My pleasure. Listen, both you and Bravanee, I think, are aspiring journalists in the likes of Peter Mansbridge, and so down the road, I'm sure I'm going to say to myself, I was pretty lucky to be on your show.